Okay, partner, my partner in crime. My partner in crime. HTTPS column / SELARO dot com/0133512713. I'll slow down and say it again. HTTPS column / SELARO.com/1033512713. What is the significance of that number? That number is my book. If you put that one in your browser, it will bring my book up. And then I am giving 25% to you for you to buy, and for your cycles of friends. If you bring 100 people in, you get 25% of it. So in a way, this is what you call discretionary income. It's like you're already working at Zenith Bank and you just happen to click HTTPS colon / SELARO.com/0133512713. Before you know it, you buy the book and you're telling all your friends and you send them a message to your social media. Boom. Send me a link that this is what you've just done, and you get money in your bank because you already got the discount. That's the most important part of the whole story today. I'm going to load my second book into the browser, and I'll give you guys the link. I tried to give the link out to my WhatsApp group. I'm glad it did not work, because the first time I wanted to I gave out the link and I didn't put the link in there. I gave out the shout out, but I didn't put the link in there. But now, when they then contact me, they told me there was no link in there, Uncle. I said, okay. Then I went in and go and research on how to get a link from a shopping cart with the seller. That's how I was able to do that. So I am now saying, okay, the link, the fact that I did not follow through with the WhatsApp group is a blessing again, because if you send people a mass like that, a link, they will blow you off. But I sent one link to my niece, and she called me back on it. And I sent another link to one of my best friend in New Jersey. He's going to call me back on it or stuff like that. Individually, people are going to buy it. It is through that person-to-person connection, which I have not done on this program so far, because I've been using what you call total stranger for my campaign. But I'm going to slow down now and start using what you call those who I know. The reason I don't want to use my circles of friends is because if I would have overworked them, I would have over-labored them, and to the point where they might just blow me off. All I'm saying is that if I send them a link, it's either they buy it or they don't buy it. They don't want to buy it, it's on them. It's not on me. But I have now come up with a concrete hard work that after a whole year of being in the Nigerian theater, I've been able to come up with one single thing that I think I've done, which is finish a whole book. I've written that book. And I'm so proud of myself because I didn't even know that my caregiver, whose stipend was really the stipend for me every month, had a stop and end program in his mind, which nobody told me, because I personally was very glad that I did not talk to those who were sending me stuff. My caregiver, I didn't thank them. They were just doing all this and give me a whole house, give me food, give me medical, give me transportation, data and everything. And I did not write to thank them. My sister called me out on it yesterday because they sent me a laptop from the US and they sent me some clothes from the US. But the person who sent it to me, the last time he came into Nigeria, he was in Benin. And after he has already finished his transaction in Lagos and he came to Benin to hang out with the fact that he was sent by his friends to come and deliver certain things to his family friends and all that. So as he was here, I thought he's in Lagos, and when he finished what he's doing, he's going to come down here. But he didn't. He hasn't showed up, and I thought, I'm like, okay, if he hasn't showed up, he hasn't showed up. Since he hasn't showed up, I don't want to bother him with calling him outside, causing what you call, thanking him for that, because what I did for people, this I think the way the world should work. What to do for people, don't expect anything back from me. As a matter of fact, if you are dealing with anybody, whether it's in business, whether it's personal, whether it's not personal, write them off, so that if they disappoint you, the disappointment will not be what is going to hold you back. I have already given you my personal spin. That's my my advice to you, and I want you to take that to the bank and cash it in. Let me quickly go into another area, and I'm going to make this very short. I sat yesterday. You guys know that the world is on fire, right? Okay. I sat yesterday. We saw Robert Murdoch, who is 94 years of age, was saying that he cannot be intimidated because the head of the administration in America right now is suing him for, I think it's $110 billion. This is not the first time Robert has to take money out of his pocket, because there was a domino machine that he has to pay for because of the information. Remember, the reason why I'm bringing this Robert Murdoch in is that we currently have one single human being running the entire world, the way Hitler ran the world, but they finally got him. I'm trying to say that I hope and I believe that the American system is not porous to the point where he will gravitate towards that power line of becoming so powerful that even when his leg was swelling, I hear that in the grapevine that he was blaming South African president that anytime he think about him, his leg will swell. It was an African disease. That single statement there has doomed black people, because that is how we got doomed by the single white male, his ancestors. That's how we got doomed. How did it happen? This is my theory. It's not your theory. Don't worry about it. But remember that I am the one propounding this. This is my theory of everything. This is my theory of everything. I believe that women, the omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscience was a woman. It was a dame. But for one reason or the other, one single nincompoop, his ancestors came in and dug omnipotent, omnipresence, omniscience, and put a man word. The example I want to put there is that God, they said, was a man, or is a man. You cannot convince a little girl here in primary school here that who is in the primary school, who is in who's singing about what you call God is God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Ghost. Or you go to the Amajira in Kano, you go tell a little boy there that Allah is not the Allah Kiaye, Inshallah, Allah Wahaba. You can't convince them. But me, I am bringing in whether it's the Guadalupe God, or the Greece God, or the Heredia God, or at least, I mean, the Christian Catholic Church is even pushing right now for what you call the goddess of Nigerian women God. So if you go back to my premise, you could find out that what I'm saying here is that there is a man who, as we now speak, anytime anybody that helps him out, dated back to the days of when he has, I think it's Kuhun, the swamp, the person that was his lawyer, dated back to when he was going bankrupt, right? But when the guy did catch HIV/AIDS, he distanced himself from him. You know, Cohen, the fixers, you know what he did with that guy. He distanced himself from him. You know what he did with Elon Musk. It's essentially the same thing he's doing with Murdoch now. What he does is that anybody who is not, your loyalty doesn't have to, if your loyalty is not private, public, where you have to be shouting that he is the God, then he's going to do you in. So if we have that kind of person running the world, I hope that American system can stand that test of time where it can be able to withstand him. But I doubt that, because this is another Hitler running around the world with anything he puts his hand in is destroying it. Even when he has what you call a natural process where his leg is swelling, he's blaming the South African president, which he has already taken 400 million from the HIV/AIDS that South Africa was using. When the South African president went to the White House, he went in and dimmed the light and asked that, why are you killing all the white Afrikaner, and gave the white Afrikaner an express visit to come down to America. Ethnic cleansing, said he wanted them to start coming, and they're already there now. So South Africa is the powerhouse of Africa, and he wants to destroy that country, himself and Elon Musk. So we have a precedent here now where I already talked about how he destroyed women. They were the goddess, and how he went ahead and destroyed our skin color, and he's doing it now. And I'm afraid that the same thing that is going on there, that secrecy and that backstabbing, is what is also going on in Nigeria theater, political theater with Asiwaju. Because 2 or 3 days ago, he just went to one of those Western states and sat with 2 or 3 people, and they were saying that if BAT is signing off with the governor, then that governor is automatically a president. We know that Nigerian theater, political theater, is only for men. Men. The women doesn't matter. So I am putting to extreme together now. Nigerian theater is run by somebody who I think is pretty close to the propensity of being like a Hitler. As a matter of fact, you see the hat that he's putting on there? That bandana in his hat, that sign there is the same bandana in Hitler's that Hitler was putting in the eye in his own swastika. Just look at that. I hate to say that. They look alike. So we have Hitler running around in Nigeria, and he is ready to do any destruction that he wants to do. So Tinubu must go, and Obi must come in. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to go back again and ask you. I already give you what I wanted to give you today. And I'm asking you that I need your help to overnight me to 1,000 subscribers. I only have 6 right now, and I want you to jump on it. And the content of my deliverable is what I think you should do it, because I'm giving you content. The first thing that a lot of people are doing out there when they are doing YouTube is that they don't give you no content. They don't have content. The only content that they are giving out there is how you can monitorize YouTube. That's the only thing that is really trading out there. Or you have what you call music, or you have what you call TikTok, or you have what you call WhatsApp, and all that. So I am giving you content, and I'm asking you that if you put that https://seller.com/1033512713, you will be able to get my book, and I want you to buy it. And I'm going to put another of my first book in there now, because I'm glad that I did not even go into this area of Amazon. Because Amazon should have, if you put my book on Amazon, it takes 90 days to even write you the first year. They probably had, last book I uploaded to Amazon. My bank account in America is online banking, so I can access the money from Nigeria. Not only that, I've written American off. I think that's what all of you guys should be doing. When you hear about America, just tell them, just flip, what you call, flip, what you call a flying bird. Just give them a flying bird, because they ain't nobody. Nigeria and America are one and the same thing. So it's 234-7033-627981 and simikoko5@gmail.com. So go and do what you do good at, and start giving me the likes, the word of mouth, the what else? The subscription, and try as much as you can, even though my clips are not 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think those things are the way they think that human beings are. But if I do that, I won't be able to give you content. So try and watch my content from the very beginning to the end. There's no way you're not going to gain from that. Again, my name is Okiesoba Idada. And my account number at Zenith Bank is 423-588-7027. We need to get this movement together. We are not different from America. There are what you call black people are suffering in America. White people, there are more white people who are suffering in America. If you go to American street, you will see a lot of people putting up a placard in the front of the every corner of the street. Say, I work for food. I'm a veteran of Vietnam. I work for food. They will have a dog around them. But here I am going to work to go and start waiting table, and somebody is sitting at the corner of the street. If I wait table for 8 hours, I get maybe $100. They would get in 2 or 3 hours. People will start throwing money at them, and they will make more money than I will make going to work to go and get paid $2.13 an hour, which is the less than the minimum wage. Minimum wage is $15, and as a waiter you get paid $2.13 an hour. So, thank you, thank you, thank you.